Hey everybody, welcome back to another video on my drama channel. So, Susan Wojocicki is stepping down from YouTube. She retired from YouTube. She stepped down as the CEO. Now, this happened a month ago, so I'm late to the news, but I wasn't able to make a video about that at the time because I was busy with exams, I was studying and all, so I didn't have the time to make a video back then, but now I have the time to talk about it and to share my personal thoughts about it. So let me show you these articles, or rather let me read from these articles that talk about this happening. YouTube CEO Susan Wojocicki is stepping down. One of the most prominent women in tech and one of Google's earliest employees is leaving the company. YouTube CEO Susan Wojocicki, who's led the world's largest video site for the last 9 years, is stepping down from her role. She was replaced by Neil Mohan, her longtime lieutenant. Said to YouTube's employees, Wojocicki said she was leaving in order to start to focus on her family, health, and personal projects she's passionate about. During its tenure, YouTube became increasingly important to business and Google, which bought the site in 2006, and Alphabet, the only company that houses both of them. In 2022, user generated $29.2 billion in ad sales, 100% of Alphabet's total revenue. Wojocicki's departure also has meaningful symbolism for Google and for tech in general. For years, she has been one of the very few women to operate a huge tech business, and she was an integral part of Google's founding. She famously rented out her Silicon Valley garage to co-founders Larry Page and Sergey Brin in 1998, and she joined the company as a 16-employee a year later. Susan, a unique place in Google history, made the most incredible contribution to broad use of Google people everywhere. Page Brin said in a statement, "Was so grateful for all she's done over the last 25 years. Wojocicki started running marketing, video design, ad business, and at one point ran the company's video service that was trying to compete with YouTube. She ended up arguing Google should buy the site instead. During her tenure as YouTube's leader, she made a point of increasing accessibility to advertisers, which is often trying to regulate enormous and unbelievable group of video creators that powered the site. Periodically, I see criticism from video makers who said use rule changes and moderation decisions to make it harder to make a living. Outsiders have been that companies have taken a firm enough hand to discourage hate speech and other unpleasant content. Managers with everybody, which he told me in 2019 interview. Wojocicki spent years working closely with Mohan, her successor. Two of them had worked together building Google's display advertising business, and Mohan has been Wojocicki's number 2 at YouTube since 2015. Susan's built an exceptional team, and as Neil's successor was ready to hit the ground running and lead YouTube with his next decade of success. Alphabet CEO told Sundar Pichai said in a statement, "Blows a full text of Wojocicki's letter to her employees. Subject to personal update. Hi YouTubers. 25 years ago, made a decision to join a couple of Stanford graduate students who were building a new search engine. Their names Larry and Sergey. I saw the potential of what they were building, which was incredibly exciting, and although the company only had a few users and no revenue, decided to join the team. It was one of the best decisions of my life. Over the years, I've been wearing many hats, done so many things, managed marketing, co-created Google image search, led Google's first big book search, as well as early parts of ad such as creation, working on the YouTube and double acquisitions, served as SVP of ads, and for the last 9 years, CEO of YouTube. I took on each challenge that came my way because I mentioned the benefits so many people's lives around the world. Finding information, telling stories, supporting creators, artists, and small businesses. Also, part of everything we achieve. It's been exhilarating, meaningful, and consuming. I say I've done 25 years here. I had to step back from my role as head of YouTube and starting to focus on my family, health, and personal projects I'm passionate about. The time is right for me to be able to do this because we have an incredible leadership team placed in YouTube. I joined YouTube 9 years ago, and my first priority was making an incredible leadership team. Neil Mohan was one of those leaders. He'll be the SVP of new head of YouTube. I spent nearly 15 years of my career working with Neil when he first came over to Google with the DoubleClick acquisition in 2007, and his role grew to become SVP of display and video ads. He was YouTube's chief product officer in 2015. Since I've been top-notch product, and YouTube team played pivotal roles in the launch of some of our biggest products, including YouTube TV, YouTube Music, and Premium and Shorts. Let trust in our YouTube team, ensuring that YouTube lives a responsibility as a global platform. He has a wonderful lesson for our product, for our business, and our creator, user communities, and our employees. Neil will be a terrific leader for YouTube. With all we're doing across shorts, streaming, and subscriptions, together with the promises of Val, YouTube's most exciting opportunities are ahead. Neil is the right person to lead us. All the users I had the privilege of working with, to work with, you have done so much to make this platform better over the years. You've created the largest creative economy the world has ever seen, enabled entirely new forms of art and storytelling, and supported millions of creators and artists to reach new audiences, all while investing in responsible growth. So this brilliant community of creators, artists, and viewers, and advertisers cannot only coexist but thrive together. Thank you. As for me, the short term, I plan to support Neil and help with the transition, which will include continuing to work with some YouTube teams, coaching team members, and meeting with creators. In longer term, I agreed to Sundar to take on his advisory role across Google and Alphabet. This will allow me to call on my different experiences over the years to offer counsel guidance across YouTube and a portfolio of Alphabet companies. It's an incredibly important time for Google. It reminds me of the early days, incredible product and technology innovation, huge opportunities, and a healthy disregard for the impossible. And beyond that, I'll still be around. There's also a chance to thank the thousands of people from all across the company and the world we've worked with and learned from. For now, I want to thank Sunder's leadership and vision over the years. Leadership, support, and vision over the years. I also want to thank Larry and Sergio for inviting me. I want to truly become the adventure of a lifetime. I'm also going to be working for companies with a mission that could change the world for the better. Thanks to you and your vision, I got the chance to live that dream. It's been an absolute privilege to be a part of it, and I'm excited for what's next. Thank you for everything, Susan. So yeah, that was her letter. That was an article. Let me read another article. YouTube CEO Susan Wojocicki steps down for 9 years. YouTube CEO Susan Wojocicki is stepping down from after 9 years in the role. In a blog post, she said, "I decided to start a new chapter focused on my family, health, personal projects I'm passionate about." YouTube's chief product officer Neil Mohan took over as the head of the Google-owned video platform. "The time is right for me. I'm feeling able to do this because we have an incredible leadership team in place at YouTube," Mrs. Wojocicki said. Mrs. Wojocicki added she would continue to work in YouTube in the short term to support Neil and help the transition. In her blog, she praised Mr. Mohan's work launching YouTube TV, as well as leading YouTube Music, Premium, and Shorts. In addition to Sundar Pichai, chief executive of Google's parent firm, Alphabet, Mrs. Wojocicki confirmed she would have to take on an advisor role across Google and Alphabet. The son would call them different experiences over the years to offer counsel guidance across Google and the portfolio of the Alphabet company, she said. Mrs. Wojocicki became involved with Google. She found the founder, Sergey Brin and Larry Page, set up in the shop in the garage of her home in Silicon Valley in 1998, becoming the company's first marketing manager a year later. Google employee for 25 years, she was among the first 20 employees at tech giant listed at number 16. During Mrs. Wojocicki's tenure at YouTube, she faced public criticism over the platform's handling content moderation, the spread of misinformation, and ongoing concerns over child privacy. Fact-checking organizations around the world say that YouTube is not doing enough to prevent the proliferation of misinformation on the platform. When she joined the online video platform in 2014, just hit the milestone 1 billion users. Currently hosts 2.5 billion users worldwide, many YouTube creators, also known as YouTubers, carving profitable careers out of their individual channels. Jimmy Donaldson, better known as Mr. Beast, was YouTube's highest earning content creator last year. The young American made $45 in $54 million in gross revenue in 2022, more than any YouTube creator in the history of the platform, according to recent estimates by Forbes magazine. Ms. Wojocicki's latest is series high-profile executives leave long-standing roles. Her departure follows Jeff Bezos, who ran as CEO of Amazon in 2021, Facebook Sheryl Sandberg stepping down in 2022, and Twitter's CEO Parag Agrawal, who left the company last year as a part of a shakeup instigated by new boss Elon Musk. Yeah, so basically all these articles talking about her leaving, and after working there for 25 years, she's stepping down and focused on her family, her health, and personal projects that she's passionate about. And people are saying that she's been helpful for the platform, but I mean, let's be real. I'm not really a big fan of the stuff that Susan was doing. It didn't really affect me personally because I wasn't very big on YouTube. But other people, creators I've looked up to that make money from this platform, have definitely not been a fan of her policies. Some of the changes that YouTube has made, she's been a major part of that. So they're not really a big fan of her changes. So a lot of people are not upset by this news. They're actually honestly happy about this news, hoping that the successor will do better, Neil Mohan. And so far he's doing pretty good, I'd say so far. So far he's doing okay. It's only been 1 month, so it's kind of early to judge, but we'll see. So far everything looks fine. I just hope they don't screw it up. Hopefully not anyway. There's also these articles talking about Susan leaving, and all that. But yeah, I want to share my personal thoughts about that. I wasn't really a big fan of Susan's decisions. Her decisions on the platform, some of the choices she made, some of the ways she's handled the platform. We're not really a big fan of it. But personally, I think this could be good for YouTube, because even as a CEO, she doesn't make all decisions for YouTube, I mean, she has to be very careful to avoid losing her job, so she can't be blamed for all decisions that YouTube has made. But still, she does have some input at least, And yeah, it's unfortunate and everything, But at the same time, however, she's been on the platform long enough. It's time to move on. Trying to bring in some new faces. Trying to change things up. Time to change things up. Bring in new people, and make sure that that YouTube heads in the right direction. And I hope they do that. Honestly. Hope Neil Mohan will make better changes. So far, he's made a pretty good change so far, which allows some monetization for swear words. As long as you don't swear too many times in the video, as long as you don't say the F word too many times in the video, and as long as you don't say the F word within the first 30 seconds of the video, yeah. So far everything seems fine for that. So far it looks good, but anything can change any time, honestly. And I really hope that YouTube doesn't start another apocalypse. Doesn't end up making another poor decision, and ends up starting another riot. I really hope not, honestly, because I really want YouTube to do better. And they're doing some good changes so far. With Neil Mohan as successor, so far they're doing good, but they should really do other things like bring back the dislike button, and make good changes to the platform and not dumb ones. But yeah, so far, personally, I think this is a good change for YouTube with Susan stepping down, with Neil replacing her. I think it's a good change, honestly. Because so far everything looks fine, but that could change any time. You never know. But yeah, those are just my thoughts. Take care, everybody. Another video from my drama channel.